Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a video, but to be fair, I never wanted to fake a video or get a video out that I wasn't interested in or proud of for the sake of getting a video out, mainly because I don't want to put a video out that nobody wants to watch and waste people's time, and I want to put out a video that I at least want to watch. But just let's get right into the point here about Hero. Um, Now, I didn't think this character would even be out by now. I thought he'd be out tonight, like at 7 or something, but he came out last night, and a lot of you probably gonna be watching it later. But basically, he came out the day that Sakurai showed him off, and we finally learned how all those RPG moves in that little menu worked. And sadly, it's like the worst possible case scenario, and it renders almost all those moves useless. That's the funny thing about Sakurai and Smash. It's never how we predict. It's always weird. like it's always like he shows off all this stuff. Like remember when they showed off Palutena for the first time and she had all these awesome moves? And a lot of people are like, oh, it's probably going to be mostly custom moves. And sadly, all her best moves were like custom moves, and she basically was a useless character because of that. Because she uses an unfair mechanic that no one's going to want to use. And yeah, Hero turned out to be the same way. His down B is pure RNG. And this is where the controversy comes from because people don't want that kind of system in a competitive fighting game. So this is a game that, Smash is about to be at Evo. Smash is right there at Evo, but I promise you guys, none of those people, none of those top players are going to use Hero unless they already use like Link. So I main Link, and I can already tell that Hero has a lot in common with them. Mainly his slowish speed. He's slow and hits pretty hard, and his dash attack is literally Link's dash attack, but it's like a slightly different leap. And then you have the air attacks, which are more similar to something like a Fire Emblem character, where the Nair sweeps around pretty good, the forward air has a lot of range in front of you, and the back air has a lot of range behind you. And the thing about Link is that his air attacks, his forward air is a kill move, but it comes out very slowly, and his back air and his Nair are just not kill moves at all. They just kind of do little pokes, and they also come out awkwardly, and it makes, when you look at Lucina, who attacks with her sword, it's like, wow, I wish Link could just swing his sword behind him and have an amazing back air that just killed people, because other characters have that. But because Link's a heavy hitter, everything has to be slow. But then if you just play as Lucina, you don't. She kills you and is also fast, so it's kind of like okay. So Hero kind of makes up for that. Hero's air attacks are amazing and probably one of his best tools. His gives him really good edge guarding abilities. Then the fact that he has an amazing recovery, which Link does not have, again is one of those factors that just makes him super good. And I found that charging his neutral B attack, the fireball, you could fully charge it and just hold on to that fire in your hand and just wait and unleash it. And that's something that like Samus can't do because Samus isn't that good up close. Samus is a very zony character who stays far back. So Samus has to charge B shot, but she can't hold it and then just fight like normal. Imagine if Samus could hold that charge ball, but then had a sword and just fought up close like Link in a Fire Emblem character or something. That's insane. So like if they mess up and you have it fully charged, and it's so easy to fully charge, you can just punish them so damn hard. It's like a Kinshore you can punish where it just like will fucking kill at a certain percent. It's ridiculously good. Combine that with his forward B, which the zap attack, which is again it knocks him in the air a lot, which is really good for doing a full, again jumping at them and doing your forward air, which can kill a lot of the time, especially if you're off ledge. And again, you can edge guard with it super well and super easy. And then not only that, but because his recovery is so good, the ledge trapping potential is insane. I've already killed so many people with fucking annoying ass gimps with the ledge trapping. I definitely think Hero is high tier. Don't get me wrong. But everything I just mentioned about why I like this new character and why he's probably one of my favorite characters in the game right now has nothing to do with the controversy surrounding banning him. The controversy surrounding banning him is completely and utterly based around the fact that he has his down B is very similar to using RNG items in the game. My big, Peach also has RNG attacks. Her down B is very similar in the fact that things will randomly pop out. Sometimes you'll get a Bomb, for example. Sometimes you'll get Mr. Saturn, and then sometimes you'll get a Stitch Face, which those just do way more damage and can kill. So, what you get, with Peach, you never really know, and a lot of times you're pulling up duds, and it's fine because you can just like throw them and spam throw them, and you'll just keep them away. It's really great a tool to be annoying, but also you can hold on to it and do some cool combos with it. That's what a lot of the pro players do, is they'll do like cool combos with the turnips, right? Well, you can't hold and charge your down B attack with Hero. In fact, that's his only move he can't charge. You can charge his up B, his side B, and his neutral B, but he can't charge his down B. Instead, you're completely stuck in one spot. You cannot move at all, and you have to throw that attack out where you stand right then and there. So if you hit down B and you notice you get like a really great move, but you're really far away, you can't hit it, but the reason why you turned around and ran away was because you wanted to get a move like Oomph or Accelerate or Psych Up. Accelerate makes you a lot faster, but then Oomph and Psych Up make your next few attacks stronger. So a Psych Up's kind of more like Incinerar's counter, where you get one strong attack for your next attack, and then Oomph just gives you like a general like power up for a little bit of time. Or maybe you wanted Bounce, which can reflect all projectiles for a little limited time. And that's a pretty good amount of time, and it's really useful against a lot of characters. It's a great tool for Hero. The thing is, you can't always throw that out because you went all the way to their side and none of those power-up moves came up. So instead, you have shitty moves that maybe could be good if they're running at you or whatever, but they're not, and you're turned around facing the wrong way anyway. Sometimes there's moves like Mana Burst, which are just insanely powerful, but they're not instantly like you win. Like, if someone sees you doing it, they can get away and they can throw out a move to hit you. In fact, I've been shot out of Mana Burst with a projectile. So, Mana Burst, it might be a super devastating move, but it's not an insta kill. Neither is Kamikaze. I used Kamikaze, completely wasted my stock, and did no damage to my opponent. It was a horrible mistake. I should not have done it, but I thought it would cover enough to hit him. So basically it just cost me a stock for nothing. Now, one of the biggest threats is Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus can give you a mushroom and make you bigger. Hocus Pocus can throw out a snooze, which snooze is amazing. It just makes whoever you're fighting fall asleep. So that's ridiculous. In fact, the fact that we thought that snooze would be a choice you could just set a B attack to and you could just throw it out, that's ridiculous, because that move it's basically like a free shield break. It puts them to sleep. And it's a shot you can shoot at them and puts them to sleep. When you get that off, and I have before on human players, it literally just lets you smash attack, and at certain percents you just kill them. I mean, you throw out the snooze and you can kill them. Not to mention also whack or thwack. I mean, thwack is this little purple energy ball. It's like a dark blast that comes out of your hands, and it has a small percent chance of getting an insta kill, and it works better if they're at higher percent. I mean, I could be wrong. Schedule's only been out for like 2 days, and I've only played against human players tonight, right? But that's what we discovered is like, a higher percent chance or higher percent damage, we got more insta kills, right? So, and I got multiple insta kills with that move, right? But people are worried about like moves like Hocus Pocus, and it's like, guys, the RNG is the reason why it's balanced. If you're worried that the RNG makes it so where something amazing is going to happen in a tournament, first of all, Hero is not good enough all around. I don't think he's going to be a top tier character. And when Joker first came out, a lot of us were like, wow, Joker's really good. I mean, Leffen said it, like, wow, Joker's going to be one of the best characters in the game. And then MKLeo proved it. Like, MKLeo just fucking proved it. Made it to where people just hate that character now. People hate Joker. But let me tell you guys, day one playing Joker, I knew right away this character is going to be a problem. I thought he was going to be at least a high tier character. But to me, playing Joker and playing Hero, the difference is night and day. Like, I really don't think Erdrick or Illuminary or Hero or anything is even close to the amount of power that Joker has. Like, and my friend was playing as Joker, and I was really seeing it really quickly because I'm actually better at the game than him, and I'm that's not a diss. It's the fact that like almost every matchup I win, even if I'm playing a character I'm not that good with, or even if it's a bad matchup, I'll win a lot of the time. But we're just playing to have fun, and I kind of try to help him learn, get better at the game. He's not as serious about it as me anyway. And when he's picking Joker and I'm picking Hero, and he's like really smoking me, and I actually know how to play both these characters pretty well, it was really coming clear like, wow, Hero struggles against fast characters, and also Joker just has amazing options. That side B attack, everyone complains about it. It is very devastating, and it combos into a lot of Joker's options. It's straight up. It's a very good kit, very good kit. So, Hero, I don't think he's even close to that level. I think he's maybe high tier or mid tier. I think he's better than a lot of the characters in the game, though. Don't get me wrong, and I think the down B does have potential to be devastating in certain circumstances. But if you're worried that people are going to destroy Evo with Hero, or you're worried that people are going to dominate the tournament scene with Hero the way they do Joker, absolutely not. Um, this is not a bannable offense, and I promise you, I guarantee you, by the time this video is up, it'll be outdated, and no one's going to be talking about banning Hero for like by next week, because this meme is already dead in the water. People started saying that before Hero came out. Let's be real. People were saying this character needs to be banned before he came out. Actually using him and using the down B, a lot of people are having fun with the character and think he's a good character, but he's not the kind of character who's going to devastate the tournament scene. He's not the kind of character who's going to carry bad players. If you're going to win with Hero, you have to be good. Hero is not an easy character, I promise you. He might be better than some of the other characters who are zoners, especially because he can hold his charged B attack and then get up close and do pretty good. And his thunder attack is ridiculously good, and it leads to where you can do some air attacks, which is great. So again, he's got a good tool set too, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's going to be like a fucking monster out there. But I do think some people are going to play him. I think he's going to be a viable option. And that's the thing. Hero's kind of more proof that DLC can come out and not have to be the best character in the game, not have to put Joker to complete shame, but still be a really fun character and who might be viable to other people's playstyles who don't want to play a fast character like Joker. Some of us want to play medium ranged zoning characters similar to Link. And when I first saw Hero, I was like, I kind of want to play as him because he looks similar to Link, and I play Link a lot. Link is probably my best character in the game. And, and a lot of my complaints about Link, where Link has shortcomings, where Link fails, I think Hero makes up for it. And so the funny thing is that I still think I do better with Link than I do with Hero. I still think I do better with Link than Hero. But I really like playing as Hero. Like, he's a lot of fun. And I think that's what's most important is for the mass market consumers. I still think they come up over the pro players. And I think everyone's going to have a lot of fun with this character and think he's really cool and really fun. I really like that there's multiple skins. I feel like my friend said he likes kind of like the Dragon Quest VIII character the most because he's like a pirate. A lot of people like the little mouse creature he has in his pocket. I honestly like playing as Erdrick the most because he looks very fantasy style. I like his color scheme too, blue, pink, and yellow. It looks really cool. And of course, he's got like Goku hair. Like, he looks the most like a DBZ character. A lot of people are talking about how a Dragon Quest XI character looks like Trunks. And to me, the Dragon Quest VIII character, the pirate, has Goku's face, but with like Pan's head on top. Like, it looks like a descendant of Goku. Whereas, the hero from Dragon Quest III, Erdrick, doesn't quite look like a Saiyan, but like he's kind of there. He's like an off Saiyan. So like he looks like he might be a descendant of someone from Planet Vegeta basically. And that's really cool. I really like that he looks like a DBZ character with a sword. So I really like that Dragon Quest is involved. They have like, if you press like up on the D-pad for the taunt, they like put their arms in like in the hunch over position, And I mean, Sakurai even said it himself. They wanted to pay really good homage and tribute to Akira Toriyama style because they know that this is a big deal that Dragon Quest is in Smash. Like, this is a big fucking deal. The fact that this character's in this game, and even Sakurai even said himself, this is the first game where Dragon Quest characters can actually fight each other. You know, at least Final Fantasy had Dissidia. You know, Mega Man has like not a fighting game, but Mega Man has appeared in Marvel vs. Capcom and games like that. Um, and then of course like other characters like even Simon Belmont. There's a Castlevania fighting game, and I don't think Richter was in it, but Simon was in it fighting other, like he can fight Trevor Belmont for example. So like lots of characters are in fighting games, but there's no Dragon Quest fighting game, and there's no Dragon Quest game where characters even battle each other. They always battle like monsters. They fight side by side. So it's a big deal. It's a really big deal for this franchise to be in Smash, and it's really cool that when you press the up button on the D-pad, they hunch over and power up like a Dragon Ball Z character. It's really cool, especially when you know that Dragon is in the title and you know that Akira Toriyama does the artwork. As a DBZ fan and as a RPG fan, and Dragon Quest, yes, it predates Final Fantasy, but also this character is literally a JRPG character. Like they could have done this with Cloud or any other Final Fantasy character. Like if they would have put a different Final Fantasy character instead of Cloud, this could have been their move set and it would have been completely normal and fine. Like I'm no joke. Like it would have worked. And that's the thing. Like the fact that he has like all these weird attacks with the down B. That's all like completely like that would have worked with so many other characters. I mean, think about it. Even Pokemon has like a drop menu. It has a little menu with 4 options. They could easily do this with a Pokemon character, for example, but they chose Dragon Quest for this, and it's kind of like they almost had a complete move set. It's like they almost had a complete move set, and they could have just made the down B any move. They could have just given him a bounce reflect move or anything. They could have given him any move. But they went with this, and I like it because it really is an ultimate tribute to Dragon Quest. Like there's so many like one of my Game Explained, they were talking about how Thwack is like in like Dragon Quest 4 or whatever, like the AI would always try to use Thwack and it would like almost always miss, and it would barely ever like actually do like a death move. And they put that in this game, and it's like just for fans of Dragon Quest would understand. Like Zoom is like a teleport move that takes you back to like a spot on the map or something. And so like the fact that that's in here, like that's crazy. So there's lots of cool stuff here. Like it's really happy. It's really, really awesome how much they paid tribute to Dragon Quest. And I mean, really, it was the same way. Like the amount of love and detail they put in for Persona, I thought was unparalleled. I couldn't believe how much love they put into one of my favorite game franchises ever. I love Persona 3, 4, and 5, and what I've seen from Persona 1, it looks fantastic. Like it's just so cool. Like I love Persona so much, and they put so much love into Joker and the Persona stuff that I was like, wow, I can't believe like they did such a good job with Joker. And then with Dragon Quest, same thing. So much love for this character. It did really, when you think about it, they did the same thing with Simon Belmont. Simon Belmont was the taste of the first DLC character, where they put in so much content from Castlevania. And that seems to be what Sakurai's really trying to do here. He's trying to make the third parties really feel at home and celebrate them just as much as the Nintendo IPs. And it's kind of crazy to think about it, that characters from Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and Persona are in the same game fighting each other alongside characters like Mario, Link, Sonic, Samus, Kirby, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Pikachu. Like, the fact that these characters are all fighting each other is fantastic. I mean, what other game are you going to get Mega Man fighting Joker from Persona? What other game are you going to get, like, Shulk from, from Xenoblade fighting Link from Zelda? What other game are you going to get, like, a character from Fire Emblem fighting a character from Dragon Quest. Like, this is an insane crossover. Like, this is insane. And soon it's gonna be with Banjo-Kazooie, and then, oh man, I really hope they announce the next character at Evo, because I don't want to do a big wait again. But maybe they might just show how Banjo-Kazooie plays at Evo, and just not show the next character. But like, please, please, just show the next character at Evo. You can save the last one for the Game Awards, but please show the next character at Evo, especially because Banjo's probably gonna come out in September, and so this will give us something to look forward to. And after September, which will probably be in November or so, right? September, because it goes September, then October, and then so probably the next character probably be like November, and then you can show the last character at the Game Awards, and have them either come out in December or wait till the next year, in the beginning, early years of 2020, when, as they said, the Fighter Pass might last all the way till 2020. So yeah, they could really do that, and so hope to fucking God, you guys, that we see a character at Evo, especially because the last game for Evo, the last one that's gonna have finals, will be Smash Ultimate, and that's a huge fucking deal. That's a huge fucking deal. So Evo's gonna be a big deal. Characters are always announced and revealed at Evo for every game. I promise you that Evo for Dragon Ball FighterZ will probably show Janemba, and then they'll probably even show maybe even a glimpse of Goku, or Gogeta from Super Brawly, as well as Brawly from Super Brawly. So I mean, Evo's gonna be a big deal, guys. But that being said, that's what I had to say about Hero. I promise you, the conversation about banning him will be over in seconds. So I'm going to end this video here, and I'll see you guys on the next one.